Hello and welcome to Tales from the Rabbit Hole and the other side of the kitchen table. Now I said we was going to talk about music with you, and that's exactly what we're going to do right now. First up, we've got the Rasmus. They're a group from Finland.
Dead letters.
They're a group from Finland. They're fronted by a man called Lauri something. Lauri Jürgen. He's got an amazing voice. He's a lovely guy. He's worked a lot with Apocalyptica that we're going to talk about a little bit.
He didn't really work a lot with them. He's done 2 songs with them.
Well, that is a lot for them.
Yes.
And we like the Rasmus a lot. I mean, we're old school. We have DVDs, but we also do streaming as well. So, we
On CDs, we have CDs and DVDs.
I'm not quite sure.
But obviously, we watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah, but I'm not sure what streaming's are about. So she's
YouTube.
She's my tech head.
And Twitch and things like that.
And we watched the Rasmus. They're best known for their song "In the Shadows," which was their major hit in England.
Many moons ago.
Many moons. I believe they're still doing music.
They are.
Finland.
They've got a new album coming out soon.
Yeah, but they're mainly
based in Finland
now. But they did sort of break into the British music industry a bit.
But they've got a new album coming out. But I don't know if it's just going to be in Finland or whether it's going to be like worldwide, like that was.
Yeah, well, the Rasmus, very good, well worth a listen.
Yeah, it's like more of a chill kind of thing. It's not like metal. It's more. I'd say it's pop because it's.
They are classed as metal and rock, but if you're turning it on and expecting to hear thrash and sort of like Anthrax-esque sounds, forget it, because you're not going to get that.
Children of Bodomish. It's not going to be that.
It's not thrash. It's not heavy. It's just nice, light listening music, really.
Next we have Tarja
Turpinen, who was the former singer of Nightwish. She was the first singer that Nightwish actually had.
She was with them for a long time.
She was with them a very long time, and she went solo. And because Tarja is a soprano, don't expect to hear thrash on that. I mean, I think the heaviest she gets is Poison, which is the Alice Cooper cover.
And there's an amazing male vocal on that. I don't know who it is.
No.
But he's got an amazing voice.
Yeah. And we like that one very much. That's how.
Then we have Highest Hopes, which is the best of Nightwish, which is also they've left the sticker on it, which is also this is Tarja as well. But now they had Annette, and then they have an amazing woman, Floor.
Annette was good, but she was more of a pop singer. They went from a soprano to a pop singer, and I'm not saying Annette was bad, but Annette could not do the Nightwish songs that Nightwish were known for. Nightwish were known for like epic sort of cinema soundtrack sounding things. Symphonic metal they're classed as. And they are pretty amazing. But with Annette they were limited as to what they could do because Annette didn't have the vocal range that Tarja had. And Floor can do all of it.
Floor is like she can go from doing the metal growl to doing soprano. She done Ave Maria with Marco.
And she also did Phantom of the Opera on a Dutch programme called Besten Zangers.
Yeah.
And
she won.
She done Phantom of the Opera with Heinrich Polt, who was actually the Dutch guy who played the Phantom in the Dutch production of Phantom of the Opera. And she gave us chills.
Yeah. She makes people cry with her voice.
Yeah, there is a phenomenon called a floorgasm, which basically means you listen to Floor and you go, which is the stink face.
That always comes before the floorgasm.
And then you're like...
There's actually, if you watch Ghost Love Score, there's a woman in the crowd at Wacken 2013. There is a woman in the crowd, and she's like... She's having a full-blown floorgasm, and you just... like that. It is hilarious.
And she does give you chills, and the hair on the back of your neck will stand up
Yeah.
when she does Ghost Love Score. Ghost Love Score has always been my favourite Nightwish song, always.
And it's just like since she took over, it's gone.
It was
massive.
fantastic when Taya
Tasha.
done it first of all. Annette never did it,
Annette couldn't
and
do it.
then Floor did it, and I hadn't heard that song for years. And we went to see them live, and Floor had just started with them. She wasn't even a permanent member of the band at that point. And she did Ghost Love Score, and I actually shed a tear because I hadn't heard it in so long, and she'd done it justice. I mean, she didn't just do it justice, she blew it out of all proportion. And now, if you see most reactions on YouTube, they're nearly all Ghost Love Score.
Yeah.
Which I love, but...
Then we got From Wishes to Eternity live, which is a live DVD. This is also Taya. And amazingly, your favourite one isn't on here.
And it says something quite sweet on the back, which is, every wish
is only a journey away.
Is only a journey away. And they do transport you to another world. I mean, I love
It's in one of their
Nightwish.
songs, that line.
I know. I love Nightwish. Always have done. Always been a big, big, big fan of Nightwish.
And then we got this one. When Taya left Nightwish, they did a farewell DVD, and they did a farewell CD. We don't have the CD, but we have the DVD, which is End of an Era, which is this one. This one has got loads of songs on it.
I don't know whether it's got the bits in it still.
It should have.
It had stuff in it.
Oh, yeah. So your little booklet. Oh, sexy man. So it's a little booklet of all the... He's a sexy man.
Yeah, all right.
That. And then you got... They're on a label called Nuclear Blast, and it just gives you a little bit
Would you like a Finnish
of
label?
information about what bands are on there, and a ticket from the End of an Era tour. We didn't go to that one.
No, the ticket just come with the DVD. So.
Oh, they had Sonata Arctica as their special guest.
Sonata Arctica are also a Finnish band that we like a lot.
I didn't know that. Ooh. But this is in Finnish. This last final tour was in Finland. So we weren't there. We're going to Finland.
We wanted to,
but we didn't go there then.
We weren't there.
That was on the 2005. We definitely wasn't there.
No, we would have liked to have been there, but no, it wasn't.
Then we have.
The 69
This is
Eyes.
your bit.
Now, the 69 Eyes are a Finnish band. Unfortunately, they had an association with Bam Majera. I'm sorry, Leanne, he's a Burke and a half.
I'll go further into that in a minute.
But he promoted 69 Eyes.
And he paid for one of their albums.
And he paid for, I think it was actually this one, Angels and
Was that the one with
Demons.
Lost Boys on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's this one.
It's a double album.
Hang on.
A double album with DVD.
Yeah, made in the
Yeah.
USA.
And
Yeah.
Bam Majera funded it, and Bam Majera is a killer of bands.
I will
mean,
go further into that in a minute.
The 69 Eyes have gone downhill in my opinion.
They have.
But
Don't get me wrong, they're lovely people.
Angels and Devils were when they were good.
Juicy is lovely.
Juicy actually owns the Riff Bar, which is one of the most famous metal bars in Helsinki. It's iconic.
Yeah, I want to get a t-shirt from it.
And he owns that particular bar.
I've been promised that when I go there, he's going to give me a free drink.
But to be honest, the 69 Eyes used to be fantastic. I think they've gone downhill somewhat in recent years.
Yeah.
But Bam Majera promoted and paid for their first album. And I'm sorry, Leanne, but he is a Burke.
I'll go further into that.
Right, now we come to another Finnish band, one of my personal favourites. Apocalyptica! Now, these are more classical than you would think. But that is not to say that they don't do mainstream stuff also, because they do. They brought out some collaboration albums.
We've got that here.
Which we will get to in a second.
This was one of the collaboration albums they did. It's not really an album. Well, it is an album. It's a special kind of album. Because it's on a USB stick. And on the back, it's got the 7th Symphony, which is the album that it's on, which is this one.
Gremlin.
And it's got pictures from the tour they did. It's got pictures from the album.
Gremlin.
It's got videos from the album and everything. And this little tiny cello wasn't cheap.
No, but that is...
It was worth it.
That is limited edition.
Mm-hmm. Next.
Well, I would if I could get this cat out my way. Shadow Maker.
Frankie Perez is amazing.
Frankie Perez was the singer of a band called Scars on Broadway, which is System of a Down's guitarist's band. And Frankie Perez was their singer for a while. He has got the most amazing voice, and he did the whole Shadow Maker tour.
It's not very pretty, but the voice.
He did the whole tour, Shadow Maker tour, with Apocalyptica. And he was like an honorary member for a while.
Don't go through the booklet.
I was actually looking for one particular person.
He's got his head covered.
I know, yes. But, yeah, amazing band. This was one of their collaborations. You've got Till Lindemann on there from Rammstein. You've got
Corey Taylor from
Slipknot. We've got Christina Scabbia from Lacuna Coil.
Adam Gontellier from 3 Days Grace.
And
Nina, oh no, it's Helden, isn't it? It's not Nina.
yeah, it's Helden, which is Heroes in German.
Yeah, I know, because she's got, she done
Seaman, yeah. And that was Nina Hagen.
Yes. Another German. Let me.
Yeah, and if you actually see a video of this, you have this album is scheisse. Do not buy it.
It is crap.
It is crap. It is scheisse. It's not. It was one of the first Apocalyptic albums I bought, and it cost me a small fortune because it had to be imported.
Yeah.
And it's not
scheisse.
It's telling fibs, big fibs.
And this one, which is Apocalyptica, the original, very nice. This has actually got three songs. This has actually got Billy Velo from him doing Bittersweet with Laurie.
Jürgen from Rasmus.
Life Burns, which is also Laurie.
Yeah, it's got an amazing voice.
And Farewell, which is a song.
Even if you're not into classical, just listen to it. It will make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. You will get goosebumps. You will get chills.
Cool. This is the first one she got imported, by the way.
No, it wasn't.
I thought it was. Oh, yeah. You got World's Collide. You did it the wrong way round.
Yeah, I know.
But this has also got some that are... This has got Path 2 on it. Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Path Volume 2 was a song that he did with a lady. His name escapes me.
Been on video games and movies. It was... I can't remember the name of the game.
Oh, it was Sandra Nasic. That's the lady that sang on Path 2. She's got an amazing voice. This is the one that's fallen on Mountain King on it as well.
So...
That's got Fish on it.
That's more instrumental based though, but still well worth a listen. But if you don't like instrumentals, then...
And this is all round the wrong way round. Right,
now we got on to Kaylee's favourite subject.
So I put these in order. This is what I just done. I flipped them over. So the first album of him, because they're Finnish too, is this one. He's topless. Yeah. This is Greatest Love Song Volume 666. And it's really very long. And as I was saying with Bamajira, he was very, very good friends with Vili Vili, whatever you want to call him.
Villa Valo.
He was very good friends with the sexual man. And he actually produced one of his albums, which I have here. And yeah, I'll let you know about that when I get to the album. I'm just running ahead of time. This is his first album. It's very good. Very good. And the picture is very good too. And this one's got Wicked Game on it, which is...
Chris Isaac cover.
She loves.
And he's done a very good job of it.
This is the second album, Razor Blade Romance. And yes, I know he looks like a lady.
He's got Jesus in his belly button.
It was brought to my attention. You can't really see it here. If you go on to YouTube, which obviously you're on watching us, and you put in him, and you put in Your Sweet 66 Boys and Girl, Join Me in Death, make sure you get the cover. Right here in my arms, make sure you get the cover. Bury Me Deep Inside Your Heart, Wicked Game, again, make sure you get the cover. I Love You, ah, I Love You Too. Gone with the Sin. Any of these songs, if they've got a video, make sure you get this cover. There's a reason why, and I'll tell you in a minute. So any of the songs from this album. The reason you want to see this album is because when it gets big, when you've got it on a screen, and Leanne, I know you've got a big telly. In his belly button, in this area here, it looks like he's got Jesus in his belly button doing this.
Or it could even be Jesus going like this. Because
Jesus.
we're not sure what he's doing with his arms, but Jesus is in his belly button.
And because me and Mum are a bit mad, we sort of make shapes out of the things. There is a few things there, like
Ham.
yeah, and snakes and stuff. But there is actually some things that are there. But we've been making.
We just see shapes and say they're
Like
certain things.
We said that was
Yes, I
ham.
know we sound like paranoid schizophrenics, but we don't get out much.
I have 2 copies of this album. Not because it's my favourite, because I don't have a favourite, but just because I have. I don't even know where the other one came from. I think it was given to me. Who knows? Anyway, this is one. Which is... Yeah, he looks so... Sorry. Carried away. This is Deep Shadows and Brilliant Highlights. He's very young then. Yes, very good album as well. This is... It's got Beautiful on it.
Which is one of my favourite songs.
Yeah, another one of your favourites. And it's got most of his CDs. Not that one. Well, not that one. This one. There's a lot of them that have got this. It's got a CD-ROM video of Pretending. And in that video, it's so funny because it looks like he does puke. Yes.
Kevin Godley did the video, and he put him on like this seesaw thing, and he's being swung. He's going up and down on this big seesaw thing, and he did actually. They had to cut the video so he could puke.
That face.
At first, I thought it was camera tricks, and then he was doing this weird thing with his legs, and I thought he really is swinging.
Right, this one. Does it say it on it? I don't think it does. No, this song was produced by Bamajira. Now, the reason that we have such a downer on Bamajira is because Vili Valo was doing an interview, and he lost a lot of fans, or they wouldn't even listen to him because of Bamajira. Completely, no way, they wouldn't listen to him. And they missed out on some good music, and he's got a huge back catalogue. I mean, I've got all of his albums here. And they missed out on some really good music. This was their best-selling album, this is Love Metal. This is the one that launched them to fame because Bamajira got into them back when they did, like, Razor Blade Romance.
And he used them as a soundtrack to some of his skateboarding videos and stuff.
And he's appeared in Haggard and Jackass, stupidly.
And we found out that Vili Valo actually has an injury to his neck, which means that he can't headbang. And what did Bamajira do? Every single time he was in front of Vili Valo, he was headbanging really violently. And, okay, Billy Valo is a goth. He doesn't really headbang, doesn't really do it. But he can't
Even if he wanted to.
really do it. And if you've got some moron going every 2 seconds around you, it does get very, very wearing. And also, he used to, what Billy Valo referred to as hurt bombing, which means that you would run in front of him when he was doing an interview or something and deliberately hurt yourself.
Yeah, which annoyed Billy. But this was their biggest selling album, which is Love Metal. I do like the songs on here. I don't think it should have been their best selling album because there's these ones that were done before, which are really good. And yes, this one is really good also, but they were good as well, you know. But yeah,
Now, him didn't start with Love Metal.
although a lot of people think they did. This one is And Love Said No, which is basically greatest hits. But it's got some other songs on there that weren't. And it's got a DVD on there as well. There's a double disky. Double disky. And the double disky, basically one of them is the CD and one's a DVD. And that's from 1997 to 2004. Sneezy. Then we have my mum's favourite, Dark Light. This is a CD. It is a CD.
I've really sung it then.
It's a CD, but it's in a book. And my mummy got it for me because I
It's
love
limited
him.
edition as well.
But that's his writing.
Not very good, is
You
it?
can't read it. It's all overlapping and it's... Yeah. But this is Dark Light. And even that's his writing. That's the songs that are on it. But, yeah, there's... This has also got...
It, can you?
Yeah. Vampire, rip up wings off like under the rose, killing memories, dark light, behind the crimson door, face of God, drunk on shadows, play dead, nights of Eden, and bonus track The Cage.
Okay.
So this has got a bonus track on it called The Cage. It's a really good song. It's like, if you haven't heard it, you should listen to it, it's a good song. And also Poison Heart, which is a cover by the
Ramones.
a cover of the Ramones that he done, and he done that so much justice.
Yeah, because we love the Ramones.
We do. And he just did that so much justice. That's that one. Then we have this one. Okay, this... I hadn't had these albums. I had most of the albums, but didn't have these. These are like a double album because of that. The Heartogram. And I didn't have them. My mum bought them for me. This is Uneasy Listening Volume 1 and 2. That's Volume 1, Volume 2. That's supposed to be Billy Valo. So.
That is the...
This cover got banned because it's a portrait of someone, and they banned it. So he got a portrait of someone else. That's supposed to be him. It's really not. But he's got blue eyes for a start.
One of our favourite songs of that is called Rendezvous with Anus.
Ah, that's on that one. Rendezvous with Anus. Where is it? I can't. It's the second one on this album. It's funny. There's a lot of songs. It's basically remixed the songs that were out before. There's all sorts of remixes on here. The really good one is Sorting Our Wounds. It's so amazing. That the remix of that is amazing. If you want to listen to that, you just put in either Uneasy Listening, him Uneasy Listening, and both CDs should pop up, or put in, I don't know, say the Sacrament remix, and it will come up with the remix, or a few remixes, because there's been a few other remixes that weren't on here, but you know, like dance remixes and stuff like that, because people like to screw up music that's good. So yeah, there's that one. This one, Venus Doom. That's what the normal album looks like, the normal album cover. That's the special edition.
So if you put in a song from that and the album cover comes up, it will be this.
Because this is the limited edition. Special one. It says Venus Doom. That does actually say Venus Doom. And that says him. I don't know what that is. Is that a heartogram? Weirdly done? I don't know. But anyway. This is the two This is 2 CDs as well. But the problem is they don't have a song list on here.
Yeah, but there's a song on that I
So
really
you
love
kind of have to
and
go
the
through
remixes.
and translate his very bad writing and try and work out what song is what. Number 10, I know for a fact, is Sleepwalking Past Hope.
Because that's
her
one of my
favourite.
favourite songs. And also they've got a really good remix of
Loving Cold Blood.
Loving Cold Blood, which is amazing.
There's 2 discs in this one as well. They've got 2 songs on that one, which is the bonus disc. And that's the remix of Loving Cold Blood, which is Special K remix. Or you've got Dead Lovers Lane, which is Special C 616 remix. Now 616, what one is it? There's no on here. Where is it?
I don't know, because I don't know what you...
Oh, I know you don't, but I do. It's number 1 on here. Number 1 on here is Buried Alive by Love, the 616 version. I prefer that one to the original because, to be honest, Buried Alive by Love was not his best song. No, I love him. I wouldn't say anything bad about him, but Buried Alive by Love was not his best 5 minutes. And that was a video that was directed by Bamajira, as was The Sacrament, which is a good video. Don't mind
And
The
so
Sacrament.
was the funeral parts, which she got sick and tired of the sound of because of that.
Yeah, she made me a birthday cake and she was trying to place the candles where the flames... If you've seen the video, you know what I'm talking about. Place the candles where the flames are at the end of it. Yeah, go watch that one as well. It's a good one. But... yeah, the 616 remix of Buried Alive by Love is the better one, which is on this album. Have a listen to it, it's great. But the other remix, Dead Lovers Lane, remix on this is 616 as well, and I don't think I've actually listened to that.
I have.
Is it good?
Yeah, because you put the remix album on because I like that one that's on it, and you just...
Yeah, so this is a good album too. Well, I would say that. Well, they're all good albums. This, she can't stand to see this picture.
As I've told everybody, I have sight loss. I have a condition called MG. I see double most of the time, and that is really blooming horrible.
It's he calls it the saint. It's a nun. It's clearly a nun. It's a nun. It's a nun, but he calls it a saint because he's a bit mad like me.
He's Finnish. He don't know what he's talking about.
So that is his saint nun. And this one is Love Imperium Practice Chapter 1. Screenworks, Love Imperium Practice Chapter 1. And all of the songs on here are done like little mini chapters. And you've got 13.
And you have to excuse me if I'm fidgeting, but this chair is really killing
I
my
gave
bum.
you some
I know,
cushions.
I'm sitting on cushions. I'm propped up like hell, but this chair is really killing my... Really.
Okay, I don't... But there's 13 songs on here, and each one is... The album is Love Imperium Practice Chapter 1. Screenworks, Love Imperium Practice Chapter 1. And all of the songs are like Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3. So it's all on like little chapters, and they're little stories. And Scared to Death is an amazing song. Most of the songs on here are really good. And actually, Bam Margera said something very funny. He done a song called Disarm Me With Your Loneliness. And Bam Margera said he wrote that for me. And really said in an interview, why would I write that song? Why would I want to kill loneliness with him?
No, I already want him to disarm my loneliness.
Yeah, why would I want him to disarm my loneliness? He went, and he gives himself way too much credit. He does. Now, Leanne, I know you love Bam Margera. I don't know if you still do, but you did. But he's a bit of an incredibly big.
He's a complete and utter
Pleb.
Yeah.
Tears on Tape. The one that my mum got me with the magazine.
You could only get it with Metal Hammer. You couldn't get it any other one.
This, you probably saw me wearing a t-shirt with this on it. This is was the hymn sign for this album. When I went to see them, this was the new album out, and I got this before we went, and that helped me with some of the songs.
Because she likes to sing when she goes to concerts.
And I love the songs on here. Like, some of them, I mean, what one is it? Drawn and Quartered, I love that song. And all of them really. It's Into the Night, All Lips Go Blue, Tears on Tape, I'll Be the End of You.
That'll be me. I'll be the end of you.
You know, brilliant album. As are all of them. And then I have this special thing my mummy got me. This was imported from Germany, wasn't it?
It was imported from somewhere.
Germany. This is the archives. The hymn archives.
Yeah, I just saw it on...
Love Metal Archives Volume 1.
I was just searching for stuff. I was actually looking for a book, because if you see a video called Kiss of Dawn, it's got a book at the beginning of it, and I know that they were selling those. And that's what I was actually looking for, and instead I found that.
But this has got 15 videos, 25, more than 25 live clips. Not live clips, live clips. They lie.
It was fine. It wasn't English. So.
Over an hour of interviews, pics and stuff, and more than 5 hours of material. This is amazing. I have sat there and watched it all the way through.
I have actually never seen that since. I don't know whether it was a limited edition.
They've got it on YouTube. Oh, I'm pointing over there. They've got it on YouTube.
Yeah, but as I say, I've never seen the DVD.
But it's only the video clips they've got. They haven't got like the interviews.
I haven't seen that DVD since. I don't know. Then it might be limited edition. It might not be. No idea.
I don't think it is, but I love it. And I haven't seen it anywhere else. This is from 2005, but which was weird because that was when Dark Light came out. But
when we go to Finland, we're going into a record shop called Yellow Submarine, where they do some really rare stuff, and we'll see if we can afford anything from there.
Yeah, everything in Finland is supposed to be expensive. I will be doing videos while we're out there anyway.
To be honest, I've watched some of the footage of Finland, and it seems to be in line with central London. It doesn't seem like excessively expensive.
But we don't have to pay when we're there anyway, because we've got everything for free.
We haven't. We've got to eat.
Yeah, they pay for our food. It's all expenses paid, including food.
No, that is the set 3 meals a day.
Yeah.
That's not what we've got and nosh on.
But, yeah, like, everyone says, oh, Finland's really expensive, and I don't think it is. I mean, I've been looking, it's just like, oh, okay, so it's the same price as London.
Central London prices, which is a bit excessive, but we're used to it, so to us.
And also it fluctuates. If you go there in the summertime, it's higher. If you go there in the autumn time, it's better.
Yeah, but if you go there Christmas, then...
You go at winter. It's summer and winter are their main, like...
tourist season.
Yeah, because Lapland is in Finland. So, and you get snow in December time. So if you go just after December, if you go in January or something, you're laughing. If you go there November, December, you're screwed, basically. So if you go there between, I think it's September to October, you'll be fine, because the prices drop down to normal. If you go there between January and about April, you're fine. But the rest of the time you want to avoid Finland, because it gets really crowded, the prices go up, everything gets super expensive. But, you know,
but London's the same.
Yeah, so it's... I'm going to be doing videos and, sort of talking you guys through it anyway, so if it is really expensive, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to lie to you and go, oh yeah, it's cheap as chips. Spain is as cheap as chips. Finland...
Oh, I loved it. I went in the spa and bought 200 fags.
Finland, no. And if you want to buy tobacco in Finland, most people go to...
I usually go to Belarus or somewhere.
Yeah.
Because it's cheaper there. and it's cheaper to go over to Belarus on a ferry and get their supplies of alcohol
But it
and
takes
cigarettes.
so
than
long.
It does. It's a 15-hour crossing, but they'd rather go to Belarus and
It's not
get
Belarus,
there.
it's something else.
Serbia?
No.
Herzegovina?
No. Vinzavane, I think.
Well, somewhere.
Yeah.
Um,
And they buy their alcohol and their cigarettes over there because you can only get alcohol over 5% in a place called Alco, which is a government-funded place where you can buy alcohol. And that's where you can buy all your spirits and stuff, and that is expensive. You can buy alcohol in the supermarket as long as it's below 5%. Beer and stuff, fine. Because that's probably what I'll be on anyway. And so you can get like Bacardi Breezers, Alka Pops, things like that you can buy in the supermarket. If it's over 5%, talking like Jägermeister, Jack Daniels, things like that, you have to go to Alco. But Alco is super expensive as well. So that's why a lot of people just go across the water to that place that we can't think of the name of right now. I'll update you on that. And they go there and buy the tobacco and their drink. And yeah, so...
because everyone thinks, oh, Finland, Vikings, yeah, drinking. But, no.
Like, people will actually do... one of their main sports over there is carry your wife.
Wife carrying.
And you have to carry them a certain way. They have to have their legs around your neck and you have to carry them upside down with your arms interlocked under theirs. And if you win, you get your wife's weight in beer.
But it's a bit awkward because although you want to fatten your wife up, so as if you win, you get lots of beer. You've got to carry her like that.
Yeah. So.
And it's like an obstacle course. You have to go through water and everything. It's not easy.
So just carry your wife, and they've got like mobile throwing competitions.
Mobile phone throwing, yeah.
Heavy metal knitting championships.
Do you remember that song, "Jumping All Over the World," Leanne? Yeah.
I want to enter her for the metal knitting.
Mental knitting. I don't know about
They've got air guitar championships over there. Everything. So it's like me and my mum said, it's our spirit home. Avenged Sevenfold went there and done karaoke.
It is our spiritual home. I swear it is, because everyone over there, the national sports are a bit nuts. I mean, who else would play football in like a bog? You know, full of mud, like mud up to your waist.
Ice swimming.
Viking wrestling.
They go in the sauna. They get all hot and steamy and then roll in the snow.
Or jump into
cold water. And we're not talking
hit themselves with branches.
Just cold. We're talking like freezing.
There's
below
ice
freezing.
on it. There's ice on that water. And they hit themselves with like sticks, like branches. But
because it gets the blood moving.
Because we're completely loony, we're going to do it.
Yeah. I've got my swimming costume packed. It's quite funny. In amongst all my winter clothes, you have jumpers, you have hoodies, you have jeans, you have leggings, you have tights, woolly tights, and then you've got a swimming costume.
If you're going to a country where that is main part of the culture, you have to try it at least once. So yes, we are going to do it. We'll probably die.
But they usually go in the sauna naked. Not doing that.
No, we're not getting naked. But then in the public saunas, you can wear cozies.
But it's weird because over there, nudity is nothing.
No. Yeah,
they're naked all the time. You can go to the harbour and there's naked men.
Oh, nearly all the statues in Finland, the men are naked. There's naked blacksmiths. No, I'm sorry, but if I was a blacksmith, there's no way I'd want to do it naked.
No, but I want to go down the harbour at night time.
Because they men get drunk and strip off.
And they go, come and join us. And I'm like, yeah, I'll come and join you.
If you're hairy and skeletal, yeah. So, so we will be actually doing some well, maybe not naked people, but we will be doing some videos.
Unless I like one of them, but that won't be going on YouTube. That'll be for my own personal.
But there is nearly all the statues in Finland are naked.
Yeah.
And the movements come from there.
Okay. Yeah.
So
you got Angry Birds, you got the Moomins, you got Nokia, saunas.
You've got that weird art and those round chairs.
Oh yeah, the egg chairs come from there as well.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of things that. And reflectors. Did you know reflectors are Finnish?
Yeah, Finnish invention.
So
it's quite interesting. There's a lot of history.
So we're going to go and we're going to have a look round and eat some Rudolph's and
Go to the Riff.
Go to the Riff. Go
Do you
to
know what?
Trevista.
Actually, quite funny because we're planning on doing a pub crawl, and I'm going to do, because I've been looking on YouTube and there isn't really one. I'm going to cover a metal video of bars and clubs and stuff, because there's not one, is there?
Well, they say they are, but they're not really.
But I'm actually going to go to metal bars and be like, hey, this is this place, and this is the Riff, this is Trevista. You know, I'm actually going to.
And Moomins.
Yes, she wants
Lots
to
and
go.
lots
She
of
wants to go
Moomins.
to the Moomin Caf. There is a caf. There's
I
two.
love the Moomins.
There is a caf that's dedicated to the Moomins, which is the Moomin Caf, and then you've got in the airport, you've got a Moomin Caf, which is like a section of the Moomin Caf, and then you've got the Moomin shop.
Moomins.
But you can get like the cups in like €7.
Moomins.
So yeah, I'll probably end up coming home with a cup or two.
So yes, but that is all later.
Yes.
We've got so much more before that.
Yeah.
If we can think of something.
Every day, posting every day.
Well, we've posted 2 for the last couple of days.
Yeah, 1 or 2 videos, depending on how I'm feeling. But I like doing my YouTube videos, you know.
And we hope that you like watching them.
Gives me a
And
chance
we
to interact with you all.
We hope that you will subscribe and leave us comments and stuff.
Yeah, we will cover more music as well, as
Yeah.
we did them, because obviously we can't do the videos. And I shouldn't get copyrighted for that, because I bought them, I paid for them.
If anybody knows anything about the copywriting laws, could they please tell us in plain English, because we're a bit thick.
Yeah, because I would like to review music and stuff. Like, you send me a comment, I review it in front of you, and like then you can see if I'm like,
And sometimes she pulls confused faces when she's really enjoying it, because she's trying to work out the lyrics on
Yeah.
the first listen. So
because that's what I do. Because as a singer, I'm sort of, you know.
well, we're going to have to wrap this up here, because I don't know how much more my poor bum can take.
And I want to do some garlic breaks. I'm hungry.
And we will see you again tomorrow on Tales from the Toilet Bowl, so be kind and considerate.
And we will be covering food stuff as well soon.
So be kind and considerate. And until next time, bye-bye from Tales from the Toilet Bowl.
Bye.